Hey, welcome to the Daily Beard for December 17th, 2019. Coming near the end of the vlog series, so I'm trying to remember if I've done this vlog. I might have done this vlog already, but I'm doing it again if I have. So um, I did this. I used to have a blog, which was I wrote. I'm not going to talk about that, but one of the things I did talk about on the blog um, was okay. I was raised Salvation Army, so I tended to think a lot of things in military terms. Not all things in Salvation Army are military terms, but I just tended to think of things. And as I, got into more and more war stuff as I was growing up, like World War II and stuff like that, and admiring like the soldiers and stuff, you learn about all the different facets. And I tended to then move those over to the spiritual realm. So, I let me explain. I have this thing called Wetworks theology. Now, Wetworks is a term used for killing in war. Wetworks is usually like someone who's good in Wetworks is someone who is a good killer. But if like they're doing wet work, usually it involves being close up. It's not usually snipers all the time. It's people who get in the gritty, and it's called wet work because you tend to get wet with blood. Now, this sounds graphic and stuff, and bear with me, right? I have this Wetworks theology about my life, about my ministry, and this translates to this, so if you think of different aspects of military theology, bombers, a bomber is someone like Billy Graham, in modern terms, or these people who come in to an area and deliver truth bombs and then go away. So they don't stick around. They don't stick around to see what they did. They just drop off the truth and then leave. That's like Billy Graham Crusade. If you don't know what Billy Graham Crusade is, an evangelist who comes in, does these big, like, stadium sized things and then leaves. So, that's like a bomber. A sniper would be like a grandma who, those grandmas. Now, there are other people like this too, but grandmas who go into their prayer closet and they pray on that one person, and they're like literally sniping away the the devil away from them. They're protecting them from afar. They're not close up. They won't be talking to that person every day, but they're literally covering them from a distance. It's snipers, right? Makes sense? I hope so. And there's a bunch of others you can do there, but those were two easy ones that I gave for definitions. I'm all about what works. And how this translates is how I work best for God is if I can get close to the people that need to be getting close to and get into their lives. That means getting dirty. It means quite often getting phone calls when you're not doing youth stuff. It means people calling you up. It means people leaning on you in certain ways and you getting into their lives and finding out their problems. So when someone calls because their grandmother died and you are going to go out for coffee with them and stuff, and you're going to go talk over and you're going to like hold them and cry with them and all that stuff, that's all what works. Because you can't get out of that without being affected, right? I'm not in a prayer closet somewhere going, oh, I'll pray for you, don't worry about it. No, I get in there and I get dirty, and I'm gonna experience what you're experiencing, and that's how I'm best used by God, is by Wetworks theology. In my article I explained it a lot better, but I don't know. It's been a long time since I've read it, but it's just for me to do. Like, there are preachers, and I want to be a youth pastor, but the type of youth pastor I'm going to want to be is the type that gets into his flock's lives so that they know they can call him so you can call me at 4:00 in the morning if you need to, when you're dealing with whatever. It's through interpersonal relationship. It's through building spending time getting dirty with people, getting into their lives, and allowing them to get into your life, and that transfer of messy, sticky nastiness that you're going to get when you get into people's lives, because people are messy. But with that, people are awesome. And I've found, for me, putting time and effort into people always pays off. Doesn't always pay off right away. Sometimes pays off later. But for me, I'm not a carpet bomber. I'm not a sniper as much as I'd love to be. I'm not saying I don't pray for people. I do. But I'm not that's not my thing. My thing is getting involved. So, yeah. So, if you're in my ministry, you know it, because I know things about you. I got involved in your life. I hope I have, at least. And, yeah, Wetworks Theology. That's my thing. Thanks. You have a good day. God bless.